Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. My name is Nazir Ahmad and I am from Pakistan. Today we will learn writing a review article for the beginners in research. The author is Shreya Agarwal. Review article is one of the most important forms of scientific writing. In the era of ever-increasing number of scientific publications, it is essential that timely review articles are written to summarize the important details of the recent research works and relate them to past research done on the similar topic. It is one of the easiest forms of writing and hence can serve as the start of research career in a medical student or graduate's life. In this presentation, the essentials of how and why to write a review article will be discussed. What is a review article? A systemic review is the process of searching, selecting, praising, synthesizing, and reporting clinical evidence on a particular question or topic. It uses a methodology of clearly designed questions and methods to identify and critically evaluate relevant research, followed by the collection and analysis of data from the studies that are included in the review. Since the results of a single study apply only to a certain type of patient or a particular clinical setting, a systemic review of many studies on the same subject can provide information that is relevant to a broad range of patients across different clinical settings. It is currently considered the best, least biased, and most rational way to organize, gather, evaluate, and integrate scientific evidence from the rapidly changing medical and healthcare literature. Format for writing review article consists of title, abstract, introduction, main content, conclusion, acknowledgement, references. Title as same as for research paper, this should be short and inform your reader of the major ideas that will be discussed. Abstract. Again, this should be written last and should summarize the major points made within the body of your paper. Introduction. It should be short and concise, maximum one page, and is not given a separate heading from the body of the paper. The purpose of the introduction is to introduce your reader to the ideas that you will be addressing in the body of your paper. In this paragraph, the main objective of the article and the importance of your review review article should be clearly explained. Body. In this portion of your paper, you will outline the background for your idea and begin to design ideas from the papers you read in order to build a coherent thesis. You can use specific heading for each paragraph to help segregate your data into easy to read format. Once you develop your headings, you can then go back and place topic sentences for each paragraph of information you wish to convey under the appropriate heading. Each paragraph should have clear, well thought out points and should contain only the information needed to make or support that point, followed by a concluding sentence. You should include a paragraph on the limitations of the studies included. For example, problems with their sample size, biases, and hence the reliability of their result. Another paragraph can mention the strengths and weaknesses of the review method used by you. For example, you included only a few research papers or missed out on some non-English publications, etc. Conclusion. Like the introduction, the conclusion section is not usually separated from the body of the paper, although it can be if it is really long. In this section, you should state what the major conclusions were made in your study. It can also provide implications for future research and gaps that still need to be bridged. Acknowledgements. This section should include people who made considerable impact on your research, people with whom you had fruitful discussions, including the librarian who helped in you searching all forms of research papers, and even the statistician who helped you in statistical analysis of data. It should be the people who help you, but not to the point of authorship. You must also acknowledge funding agencies and grant numbers, if any. References should follow the standard format outlined by the journal in which you will publish. The two commonest systems used are the Harvard with names or Vancouver with number systems. You should use a reference program like Reference Manager or EndNote or Mendeley for storing, retrieving, and sorting references and putting them into your manuscript. Key points to remember. Make it an integrated compilation of literature rather than regurgitation of jumbled facts. Take notes including full citations, author's name, journal, date, and page number from each paper as you read it. Organize your paper before settling down to write the article. This will help in better compilation of data and ideas. Take feedback from a senior or a friend on the article. They may spot some inaccuracies and inconsistencies that were not noticed by the author. Where to publish? There are a number of good peer-reviewed journals where you can submit your reviews. The editorial team of the journal will go through your article, suggest changes, if any, and will decide upon whether to publish the article or not. Many of these journals are PubMed indexed or Scopus indexed. The entire list of PubMed indexed journals is available on PubMed website. These include British Medical Journal, Indian Journal of Medical Research, Elsevier, and many others. In this article, I have tried to give a general background on how to start writing a review article. You can use this as a basic tool when initially writing, but this is only a compilation of few aspects. Some changes may occur with the respect to the topic and area of review article. Remember to always look into other related articles when writing an article to get a broader view. To link to this article, go through this link, or you can just this title in Google or Google Scholar. Thank you very much for watching my presentation. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and press the bell icon button.